Hello passionate Cowboys fans, everyone is welcome to our Dallas Cowboys news channel. Here you are always updated about everything that happens at the Dallas Cowboys. Now without delay let's get the news. The Dallas Cowboys Week 9 loss may have ended their hopes of winning the NFC East, but could they beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the playoffs? Rounding up the best teams in the NFC has been pretty straightforward this season. The Philadelphia Eagles are a class above their competitors, and although the San Francisco 49ers haven't ended their three-game losing streak, most feel they are the second-best team in the conference. The Detroit Lions are America's darlings, the Dallas Cowboys and Seattle Seahawks seem destined for a wildcard spot, and everyone else is a different shade of mediocre, if not worse. Most would make a point of ranking San Francisco ahead of Dallas, especially after their 42-10 loss in Week 5. But if either team beats Philadelphia, it will be about matchups, not resumes. Are the Cowboys still the biggest threat to the Eagles in the NFC? An ESPN analyst thinks so. On Wednesday morning, Louis Riddick appeared on Get Up and discussed the situation in the NFC. They have the firepower to be able to match this football team on any given Sunday, Riddick said. And go ahead and be the NFC representative at the Super Bowl. Of course, Dallas lost at Philadelphia just a few days ago, 28-23. Marred by Terrence Steele's poor outing, some questionable calls and more unproductive days from secondary pass catchers, the Cowboys were unable to find a win on the road and incited conference-wide chaos. Moral victories don't count for much in the standings, but they played the Eagles closely, and quarterback Dak Prescott is still one of the top two quarterbacks in the conference. This will certainly be a major factor in January if these teams face off in the playoffs. Riddick pointed to Dallas' offensive line as cause for optimism and suggested few teams are closer to putting it all together. If this offensive line can stay intact, Riddick said, guys like Jalen Tolbert can continue to earn Dak's trust so he has someone else to turn to other than CeeDee Lamb. Having one of the most dynamic defenses in the league doesn't hurt either. Micah and the defense will be there, he said. They're playing championship-caliber defense. Dallas is fine right now, they just need to keep building on what they started building over the last 3 weeks. The jury is still out on how the Cowboys will bounce back from the loss. A Week 10 meeting with the ridiculous New York Giants should help, but the offense appears to be on the right track. Fans will learn more about the fate of their franchise when the Eagles come to visit, but as things stand, Dallas may very well prefer to play their rivals in the playoffs. San Francisco has his number and all the pressure that comes with it. Another close contest with Philadelphia in Week 14 will only add context, but the football world would be better served with a third contest between these two teams even if the Cowboys aren't the second best team in the conference.